Hello everybody, Shadow SP here, and we are back playing more Yggdra Union. Oh yeah. So what are we doing now? We are going to be moving to the next battlefield, which is the Phelinas Lakeside. Let's go for it. Alright. The Royal Army battled Ishin's Undine soldiers to save a human settlement, but the mystery remained. What had happened in Embelia to destroy relations with the kingdom so thoroughly? To find the truth and restore the alliance, the Royal Army headed for the water capital of Ys. On the way there, the Royal Army discovered a Phelinas Lakeside settlement in danger as the citizens were under assault from both Undines and looting bandits. I see a named enemy there, Bandits Ortega. That's a new one. This is... Prepare yourselves! Someone help us! No, this is worse than Lorca Lakeside. Looks like the Undines aren't the only ones making trouble. Boss, some tough customers are coming this way. Huh. Can't a man loot a village in peace anymore? Alright, let's show them the power of the Ortega Brigands. Yeah! Are those bandits? Yeah, they're bandits. Looks to me like the Lenessee Mountains crowd. It's just like them to take advantage of chaos like this. If we want to restore order, we'll have to beat them first. Liberate Lake Town Velas. Velas? Whatever. Alright. Let's go ahead and restore a little bit of morale on Millenor here. You know, I never actually looked at the items that we, the item that we got with, from earlier. So, goat milk is one of these. We haven't really talked about items all that much because we haven't really used them. But goat milk is part of a classification of items, which are edibles, that permanently raise one of your stats to the next big star. We have another one, which is the Kokori Nut, which is a luck increaser. And this item is really important, right? Because we have a bunch of units with really bad luck. Right? We look at Yggdra. Yggdra has terrible luck. We look at Durant. Durant has terrible luck. Millenor has good luck. 3 luck is pretty good. So Millenor doesn't need the Kokori Nut. But Durant or Yggdra both could use it, depending on, you know, how things go. But you don't want to use it immediately, right? Because if we think about it, it raises to the next big star. If we get 4 little stars on Yggdra, she'd go to 2 luck. Then we could immediately take her to 3 luck afterwards. Now we can't equip it yet because we still have the Silk Forks equipped. Right, because because units, once they're equipped with an item, that item stays on them for the entire duration of the items that the item displays here, right? Silver Moon has 2 still, for Millenor, for example. Durant doesn't have an equipped item, though, so if we wanted to, we could equip something on Durant. We could raise his tech to the next big star. That could be good. But I think we're going to hold off for now. We're definitely going to pick Durant. Pick up Steel, Shield Barrier, Flame, Blizzard, Revolution, Sanctuary, Banshee's Cry, and probably just Banish. And I think that's where we want to be. Alright, let's go ahead and hit the button. Let's go. Alright. So, let me think here for a second. So if I charge here, we get 2 assassins and an Undine into the Union. So I think we want to go 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we just lead off with steel so we can get in a position. Yeah, this does unfortunately put Durant in like a kind of difficult fight with the Undine. It's not one that's impossible to win, but it's not one that's easy to win either. But we want to do this charge and win as many of these fights as possible, because fighting 4 times is much better than fighting twice. Or 3 times, I guess, because we'd have Durant to mop up. And we're starting, I believe diagonal right is the first order in the male union, the first for ordering when we're talking like cardinality. I believe it's diagonal right is the first one that comes out. So, assassins are able to take advantage of Yggdra's dark weakness when they go aggressive, because the assassin class fights with dark. But once they go to max, enemies when they go to max no longer exhibit their elemental traits. So luckily, Yggdra isn't up against dark for too long against them. Alright. And this is the fight that, like, we have a real chance of losing. It's not impossible to win, because we have better stats. But the amount of damage that's being dealt relative to stats is lower on our side. Basically, the ideal is that we take out these assassins pretty fast, so we don't have to worry about them anymore. Bow units are just really annoying to have to plan around when they're attacking you, because you can't counter, so sometimes they just win despite having bad stats. Alright. Well, anyway. Took out 1 assassin. I would like to have Yggdra's fight the bandits if possible. Let's have Durant go down this way. And that's it. Yep, not much you can do about that. I mean, technically, if we wanted to get like really aggressive, we could have gone there, but why would I do that? Alright, so Yggdra's about to get stomped by an Undine, but that's just kind of how things go. Okay, we'll take that. Yeah, I mean it's Undine in the water against against the sword unit. There's like no way that this is anything resembling good. The reason we went aggressive was so that we took a less bad loss. Okay, 0 on the charge is pretty good when we're talking assassins. Assassins tend to have really high tech, and that one had 3, so the odds of taking 0 are not great. In theory, though, this lets Millinor finish it off. And then we can not worry about bow units anymore. We got a nice couple turns of powering up our steel card. Okay, the Undines have medallions. Okay, Ortega has the Killblade, and Killblade is really annoying. So this Killblade, right? So Ortega's a bandit. They don't have anything special. They destroy villages if they go on top of them. That's just all. That's it. The Killblade, though, has the ability 1-on-1 equals win. So if you end up with just leader versus leader, the person with 1-on-1 equals win just always wins the clash right there. So, you know, it can be kind of annoying. Alright, so I believe what we do is... so that's 1, 2... What's this one? It's 343, 431... this is towns, not forts. So we could go 1, 2, 3. Have Yggdra fight this guy. Or we could go 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could work. Yeah. Okay. So I believe we go ahead and pick Banshee's Cry, so we have a few movement points to work with. Ah. Is someone there? Sorry to startle you. I'm Nietzsche. Yes, God is dead. I was hoping you'd show up. Yep. You were waiting for us? Do you know the Transmigra Gem? That's why everyone's fighting. The Transmigra Gem? It's an important treasure for us Undines. Nietzsche's older sister stole it, though. A human man tricked her with promises of his love, so she stole it from its secret hiding place. But all he cared about was the transmigrogen. When she found that out, she kept crying, "I'm sorry," and she killed herself. That's why I have to get that gem back for my sister and everyone. Please take Nietzsche with you. Because of what my sister did, Nietzsche can't go back home now. I understand. But Princess, she's too young for the battlefield. Yeah, okay. I'm sure she'll be okay. she'll be fine. And you know, we can't afford to turn down help of any age. Thank you. Nietzsche will do her best. Alright. So, yeah. We got our own Undine now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I messed up. I messed up bad. I messed up real bad. So that gives us... I think we do it anyway. Like this. So we have our own Undine in the water. Yggdra goes up against Ortega. She should win that clash pretty easily. Millinor can hit the Undine in the water over there, and Nietzsche should be able to beat that last Brigand because of the water advantage. Now, as an Undine, Nietzsche would do water, or would do ice if we went aggressive. We do not want to do that because Undines avoid ice. Okay. Yggdra should win this fight, because for one thing she blocks counters, and for another thing it's sword versus axe. Yeah, I think my plan was to have Millinor not be part of this union, which would have put Nietzsche up against the second Undine, but I think that this is actually a little bit better. In terms of actually winning. Because the second Undine is going to be past the rage stage, so Nietzsche wouldn't be nulling its attacks for very long. We're gonna want to go passive so that we can get Nietzsche more aggression against the bandit. Yeah, because against the bandit we can go aggressive. It's against the Undines that we can't. As we can see, we get ice attached to our damage type there. That'll finish that guy off. I didn't mean to hurt you. Sure you didn't. Ah. Alright. Anyway, moving right along. Brigands advance. So this one's gonna charge Millinor. It's gonna be 2v1. We want to make sure that we have high aggression for the second fight, because it's up against an Undine in the water. Because regular bandits aren't really going to give us any issue. And this guy has pretty low morale, so finishing him off shouldn't be that difficult. It's the Undine in the water that we want to be aware of. Ow. I mean, it's possible that we win this one still. It's gonna be close. There we go. Yeah, if it had been any number other than 3 on the backswing, I don't think we had any chance of winning that one. Alright, so then the Undines will charge. They don't charge. Oh. I didn't expect that. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring out the flame card. Hold on. Okay, so Nietzsche's initial equipment, the Coral Spear, recovers morale when in water. Okay. It's good to know. Alright, so let's go ahead and... So we do this charge, next turn, and we do this charge, and then we move Yggdra up here. Because we want Yggdra involved in this, and we want Ortega to charge on Yggdra's turn, and Millinor being in the Union should be able to take out the non-leader Undine. Yeah, looks good. And we just kind of wait. I don't want to go passive because we want to keep our high damage output. Because we would like to win this with as many units around as possible. And if we went passive, we'd more likely end up with a one-on-one. Because we do want Ortega to charge. We don't like Ortega charging, but we want it to happen. And, you know, having Yggdra take up a lot of the slack on hitting him for damage is good for potential Yggdra MVPs. The odds of it aren't great, because we're probably going to be Millinor again. It's really hard to avoid giving Millinor MVP. He's just so good. Yeah, I think a lot of it, when you try to get Millinor MVP, is you have to do suboptimal charges with, like, you have to have Yggdra win fights that she probably shouldn't win. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can start moving the ramp back around. And if we have Millinor here, we're still good. I think we actually move Millinor here, because I don't know if Nietzsche, if it's just that the Undines don't charge Nietzsche, or they just don't charge. But if they do charge, then they can charge Millinor, and Millinor should be able to kind of win this fight. Yeah, should be fine. Should be fine. Yeah, that was not good. I was a little bit too concerned about this Undine. Because Yggdra should have won that fight. Should have trusted Millinor. Millinor wins these fights. That's just how he is. Alright, well, whatever. Yeah, okay. So they don't charge... Nietzsche, but they do charge anyone else. I guess there's no point in not going aggressive with Millinor because Nietzsche's up against Undine, so she can't go aggressive at all. Yeah, 50% Geo defense bonus for being in water is pretty rough to deal with. So we're in rage on the opponent's side, so Nietzsche's taking 0 damage right now. Alright. So, good win. That's just how it goes. Okay, and we're gonna go full aggression. We're trying to avoid one-on-one equals win. We're probably gonna lose because the charge went poorly for us. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, the Killblade is really irritating. It's a pretty good item when you have it, but when your enemy has it, it's annoying. Okay, let's look at this. That's that. That's that. Feeling like the answer to our problem right now is Yggdra moves up, Millinor charges this Undine, Ortega gets double teamed there with Nietzsche and Yggdra if the Undine gets taken out, and that would be ideal. Otherwise, Yggdra fights Ortega and then Nietzsche finishes off the Undine, which would also be fine. Basically, we want, because Ortega has 2 luck, we want either Nietzsche or Millinor to finish him off, but we'd rather deal with the damage with Yggdra. So let's go ahead and pick out our shield barrier card. Yggdra moves up. We go ahead and charge this Undine with Millinor. And the biggest reason why we're Undine hunting right now is for medallions. It's pretty nice to pick up some morale recovery items for later. And the Undines all have medallions. Because what we need to do is take out Ortega, but that does present a few problems, right? He's pretty annoying because of the Kill Blade. Alright, and then we have Nietzsche here. Nietzsche has against Ortega, who has battle penalty. And we're in the water, so it's not the end of the world. Okay. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to reset here. That's not right. I can just deal without having a Kill Blade. It's a useful item, but you don't need it. I think probably the right play was just not moving Yggdra back into a fight. It's okay though. Oh, wow. I didn't know that the Unteens did that. I don't think I've ever been in a situation where that has happened before. So, you learn something new every day. At the very least, the Undine is not in the water anymore. So taking it out is significantly less problematic. Oh, come on! Freaking critical hit. So it's possible to win after getting crit, especially if you have an advantageous weapon alignment here. The problem is you lose out on the 40% head alive bonus for your damage, so you basically don't deal damage. I mean, it's better than losing, right? But it's still pretty bad. Alright, we'll go ahead and go here. Yggdra moves up. Millinor moves here. Nietzsche moves here. And we just have these two charge there. We go 1-2 with Yggdra, so we have 3 more movement slots that we'll be able to use. We can put Durant here, which might be useful. Alright. I'm going passive specifically to take more damage. Because in an ideal world, I don't actually get the kill with Millinor here. I get the kill with Nietzsche. And this is kind of a min-maxy thing to do, but this means that Nietzsche gets an extra battle's worth of experience, and Millinor gets slightly less MVP experience, which I think he'll still end up with it, the MVP, but This way gives us a little bit of an advantage on Nietzsche's next level. You humans are to blame, they say. How is it our fault? What the devil happened? Humans stole the transmigrant. Yeah, we heard about that. The transmigrant gem. You're a waste of women. We can only survive by rebirth. Without that gem, all that's left is a slow extinction. That's why we need human blood for an elixir of eternal youth. Okay, sure. Monster people hunting humans for an elixir of eternal youth. Got it. What a load of bull! What kind of ass told you that one? Ah, a wandering musician told us. I don't know who he is. Oh, hang in there. Nope. Dead. I think we stop here with Durant because Nietzsche's in position for a union there. Alright. They claimed to need human blood. That's why the Undines attacked the towns. You there. Thanks for saving us. We owe you our lives. By the way, have you heard? Imperial Army goons were mixed in with the attackers. The Imperial Army? Yep, their clothes made them stand out a mile away. I don't know what they're up to, but be careful. Did he say the Imperial Army is mixed up in this? Yes. Yes, he did. He just said that, Melanor. If that's true, then this mess could be the Empire's doing. To ruin our long-held peace. This is unforgivable. As opposed to what they did when they invaded and took your home? Come on, Yggdra. This is the last straw. Peace. Waiting for inevitable death. That is your peace? Well, well, look who dropped in. That's the Empire's assassin squad. We haven't got time to waste here. Let's finish this. Master Silva, are we doing the right thing? Elena, sympathy has no place in war. Our duty is to carry out our missions perfectly. Alright. Versus Empire. The Imperial Army. They've spread all the way out here. Yeah, I mean, I'm not happy with Melanor being charged by sword units. I think I'm just gonna accept that I lose this one. Okay, so Bloody Claw, but we're basically taking nothing. We took 10% because of the geo defense that we've got. Alright, and we're in the water, so Nietzsche should be just fine against this against an assassin charge. gonna go ahead and go passive to give Millinor the best chance against the Fencer. We're not trying to win so much as just take less damage. Full aggression. We should end up with a 1v1. Yeah, it's pretty close. We're not able to overcome the weapon triangle at the moment. Okay, so we've got our cards refreshed. So regarding assassins, they are good at night. So we just moved to night. It's not good for us. They void dark, but that doesn't matter. And the thing about so Zilva and Elena both have 3 luck, so we could defeat their units with Nietzsche or Millinor to get their item drops, and that would be what we would like to do. So if I go here, I go Nietzsche in the water. She ends up against Fencer. Yggdra ends up against Fencer. And then Nietzsche ends up against Zilva, which is fine. We'll just have to expect to lose on the counter charge. Because the assassins are at night. Let's go ahead and pick up. Let's go with Shield Barrier. They're finally talking about bows, despite the fact that we fought against bows before. They probably should have explained this like a couple battlefields ago when we fought against those hunters. Again, assassins at night are going to win their charges. That's just kind of what they do. But we should be able to win this against the swordsman, and we should be able to win against Zilva because Nietzsche's the one charging. Well, you know, you never say no to a good crit. So another thing about crits is because the enemy's leader is missing, when they're in rage, they don't get any additional damage, and they don't get their element added if they have one. So just something to keep in mind. So that deals 90%, so that should wipe this guy out. And then Nietzsche should win against Zilva. just because not being able to counter is really bad. Yeah, that was real close to 2-0 victory. That's okay, though. Do we move? I don't think we do. The 30% Geo bonus on the town is too valuable to give up. We could move Durant up 1, but like, there's nothing else for us to do here. We just have to accept that we're gonna lose a couple charges to assassins here at night. Alright, so Millinor, we're gonna try to get a 1v1. We're gonna try to go passive so that we can have more meter for Nietzsche. And we're expecting to lose here, but we're trying to deal as much damage in return as possible. Luckily for us, Nietzsche is recovering morale while in water, so that's pretty useful. If we gotta have someone lose a charge, Nietzsche's a pretty good choice. Oh, also, Nietzsche's getting a 50% Geo defense bonus in the water, so... Can we not with, like, this positioning, please? It's making it impossible to attack Elena, and we really need that Gale Bow. Jeez, what do I do here? I guess the answer to that is we pick up the Flame card, and we just have Nietzsche come over here. Okay, so 5-0 should be pretty massive amounts of damage. 100%, yeah, but none of our cards are high enough damage value so that 100% would have been a one-shot. Okay. I believe that should finish him off. Still somewhat close because of Geo defense, but we're getting there. Chewing through them. Alright, then I think we move Millinor here. I think this gives us like our best coverage. Ideally, we take out Elena with... So, if Elena charges Nietzsche, we could potentially win that fight. And then that we'd get the Gale Bow. And if Zilva moves down and charges Yggdra, we would get the same result. If she moves down and charges Millinor, we'd get the same result. Where Nietzsche's up against Elena. Yeah, Durant's just kind of out of this fight. Yeah, that's the same result that I was talking about. And it's fine for Millinor to win this fight, because we expect that Yggdra won't win hers. The other thing about bow charges, when they're charging up against like melee weapon users, is they take a long time. Because bows are bad against melee weapons, right? And so if they're going to lose, it'll take a very long time for you to chew through all of their units. Okay. So we're at 1 versus 2 attack. And we have the advantage, but it's not an enormous one, so... I think we win, but it's a pretty close one. We might have to be, like, actually concerned about how much we go aggressive versus not. Okay, there we go. Very close, but it was a win. I actually don't want to win with Yggdra here. We could have won, but we don't want to. Because we want to make sure that we get the item drop. And Yggdra takes very little damage here because she's in a town. Alright. Yeah, we didn't want to win because it would take out the last 347 morale. I think we just go ahead and have Nietzsche come up and finish this off. We'll use, probably Banshee's Cry? Yeah, Banshee's Cry. We can just go ahead and fight alone here. Alright. Get that level up for Nietzsche. What scheme do you have to help the Undines? Without the Transmigra Gem, their extinction is imminent. We are showing charity by ending their suffering now. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's charity for killing them. Please. Alright, it's a Millinor. It's a +1 MVP. Not ideal. We didn't get the Kill Blade. Oh well. These things happen. We get Bloody Claw. This is a very overrated card. And people that think that it's not, fight me. It's gonna get rough from here on out. With all the ruckus we made, they might have noticed. They must have noticed. Well, yeah, we like annihilated lots of troops. Yes, I'm sure they're gathering troops to stop us. But we can't simply leave things as they are. Let us go to Elise. I will speak with the Queen of the Undines and end this war. Alright, we'll save. So part of what I'm doing with this playthrough of Yggdra Union is a proof that you don't have to get all of the ideal results in a playthrough of this game in order to win. The game is complicated, and it's got a decent amount of difficulty to it. Like, this game's got bite, but it doesn't demand perfection. It demands understanding the game mechanics. That's what it really demands. More than anything. Alright, so next time we're going to the water capital of Elise. Sounds like a plan. Until then, this has been Shadow SP, signing out.